Number 1. The 1967 Ford Fairlane 500. In my opinion, this 1967 Ford Fairlane 500 stands out as a well-maintained classic that offers a great balance of style, reliability, and affordability. Unlike many vehicles from this era that require extensive restoration work, this Fairlane appears to be a solid driver that can be enjoyed immediately while still attracting attention at local car shows and cruise-ins. Finished in an attractive blue-green aqua color, the car benefits from a high-quality repaint that gives it a clean and refreshed appearance. Although the color is not original to the vehicle, the seller notes that the paint quality extends beyond the exterior panels, with the door jambs, underside of the hood, and trunk area all receiving the same level of attention. From the description, the body appears to be exceptionally straight, showing no visible rust bubbles, dents, or major imperfections that often plague vehicles of this age. Power comes from a dependable 289 cubic inch Ford V 8 engine paired with a C4 automatic transmission. According to the seller, the engine runs smoothly and the transmission shifts properly, suggesting that the car has been maintained with drivability in mind. The Fairlane is also reported to drive, steer, and stop well, which is exactly what many buyers are looking for in a classic cruiser. Inside, the blue interior appears to be in good overall condition and complements the exterior color nicely. Rather than requiring a complete interior restoration, this cabin seems ready for immediate enjoyment. The seller also mentions that important components such as the lights, windshield wipers, and gas gauge are functioning correctly, small details that often make a significant difference when evaluating an older vehicle. Another positive feature is the condition of the chrome and exterior trim. These components can be expensive and difficult to restore, so finding a car where much of the bright work already presents well can save a future owner considerable time and money. Even the original rear bumper remains in place, helping preserve some of the car's authentic character. Personally, I believe this Fairlane's biggest strength is its overall completeness and usability. It does not appear to be a project car or a partially finished restoration. Instead, it seems to be a classic Ford that has already received much of the attention it needs and is ready for weekend drives, local events, or simply enjoying the experience of owning a vintage American automobile. Offered with a clean title and an asking price of $19,900, this 1967 Ford Fairlane 500 could be an appealing choice for buyers seeking a stylish and dependable classic without the challenges and expenses often associated with major restoration projects. Number 2. 1972 Chevrolet Monte Carlo LS Coupe 2D. In my opinion, this 1972 Chevrolet Monte Carlo is one of the better values I've seen among classic American personal luxury cars. While many buyers focus on chevelles, camaros, and other high-profile muscle cars from the same era, the first-generation Monte Carlo offers many of the same desirable styling cues while often remaining more affordable and easier to enjoy as a regular driver. This particular example is located in Elberton, Georgia, and is being offered for $27,500. Finished in a rich burgundy exterior over a brown interior, the car presents a classic 1970s color combination that complements the Monte Carlo's long hood, flowing body lines, and upscale appearance. The first-generation Monte Carlo has always stood out for its elegant styling, blending muscle car attitude with luxury car comfort. According to the seller, this vehicle has approximately 84,000 miles and comes with a clean title. It is also described as a two-owner car, which is often a positive sign when evaluating a classic vehicle. Cars that have passed through fewer owners are sometimes more likely to have documented histories and consistent maintenance throughout their lives. Under the hood, the seller mentions a 4-barrel carburetor and an electronic distributor upgrade. These modifications can improve drivability, throttle response, and reliability compared to older ignition systems. The car is paired with an automatic transmission, making it an easy and comfortable cruiser whether you're driving through town or taking it out on longer highway trips. One of the highlights of this Monte Carlo is the recent installation of a new exhaust system. In my opinion, a fresh exhaust can dramatically enhance the character of a classic Chevrolet, giving the car a deeper and more satisfying sound while also improving overall performance. Combined with the 4-barrel setup, it should provide a driving experience that feels lively and enjoyable without sacrificing comfort. The seller also notes that the vehicle features a custom sound system. While many classic car enthusiasts prefer factory-original equipment, a well-installed audio system can make long drives significantly more enjoyable. It offers a nice balance between vintage styling and modern convenience, especially for owners who plan to spend plenty of time behind the wheel. Cosmetically, the Monte Carlo appears to be in solid condition. The seller describes the paint as nice and the interior as being in good shape. That's important because restoring either of these areas can quickly become expensive. The combination of attractive paintwork and a presentable interior suggests a car that can be enjoyed immediately without requiring major cosmetic attention. What I particularly like about the 1972 Monte Carlo is its versatility. It has the presence of a muscle car, the comfort of a luxury coupe, and enough practicality to be driven regularly. The long wheelbase design provides a smooth ride, while the distinctive front-end styling gives the car an unmistakable identity that still turns heads today. Personally, I believe this Monte Carlo would appeal to someone looking for a classic Chevrolet that stands apart from the more common muscle car choices. It offers vintage style, comfortable cruising manners, tasteful upgrades, and a strong overall presentation. The fact that it reportedly runs and drives great means the next owner can focus on enjoying the car rather than immediately tackling repairs. Overall, this 1972 Chevrolet Monte Carlo represents a stylish and well-maintained example of one of Chevrolet's most successful personal luxury coupes. With its two-owner history, clean title, upgraded ignition system, 4-barrel carburetor, custom sound system, new exhaust, attractive burgundy finish, and reportedly excellent road manners, it appears to be a classic that delivers both enjoyment and value. In my opinion, it's the kind of car that would be equally at home at a weekend car show, a local cruise night, or a relaxing drive down a scenic back road. Number 3. This 1965 Pontiac GTO Coupe represents a fascinating blend of classic muscle car heritage and modern performance upgrades. Widely regarded as one of the cars that helped launch the muscle car era, the 1965 GTO remains one of the most recognizable American performance vehicles ever built. This particular example takes that legendary foundation and adds several modern enhancements designed to improve both drivability and performance while preserving the aggressive character that made the GTO famous. Under the hood is a powerful 428 cubic inch Pontiac V8, a substantial upgrade over the factory engine options originally available in 1965. The larger displacement provides impressive torque and strong acceleration, making this GTO feel every bit as muscular as its appearance suggests. Power is delivered through a Tremec manual transmission, a popular upgrade among enthusiasts because of its strength, reliability, and improved highway cruising capability compared to many original transmissions from the era. Another notable modification is the hydraulic clutch system. This setup typically provides smoother operation and a lighter pedal feel, making the car more enjoyable to drive during both casual cruising and spirited driving. Together, the 428 engine and Tremec gearbox create a combination that offers modern performance while maintaining the raw engagement expected from a classic muscle car. Inside, the car features a completely new interior, giving the cabin a fresh and updated appearance. Digital gauges have also been installed, allowing the driver to monitor vehicle functions with improved accuracy while adding a contemporary touch to the otherwise vintage environment. The black interior contrasts nicely with the white exterior, creating a timeless color combination that continues to appeal to enthusiasts. The seller reports approximately 12,000 miles on the vehicle and has provided photos and video documentation for prospective buyers to review. One area that may require attention is the paintwork, as the seller openly notes that the exterior finish has imperfections and could benefit from future cosmetic improvement. However, this may actually present an opportunity for the next owner to personalize the car while focusing on enjoying its already upgraded mechanical package. In my opinion, this GTO is more appealing as a driver's car than as a concours-level show vehicle. The combination of a 428 V8, Tremec manual transmission, hydraulic clutch, updated instrumentation, and refreshed interior suggests that the money was invested where it matters most: performance, reliability, and driving enjoyment. While the paint may need some attention, cosmetic issues are often easier and less expensive to address than major drivetrain upgrades. At an asking price of $35,000, this 1965 Pontiac GTO offers a compelling package for someone who wants the iconic look of a first-generation GTO combined with the benefits of modernized mechanical components. For enthusiasts seeking a classic muscle car that can be driven and enjoyed regularly rather than simply displayed, this GTO appears to be a very interesting opportunity. Number 4. 1965 Chevrolet Chevelle 454 Big Block. If you're looking for a classic muscle car that's built to be driven and enjoyed rather than hidden away in a collection, this 1965 Chevrolet Chevelle deserves serious attention. Combining iconic mid-60s styling with the power of a big block V8, this car delivers the kind of experience that many enthusiasts dream about when they think of American muscle. Finished in bright red over a clean tan interior, the car has a striking appearance that immediately grabs attention. The contrast between the vibrant exterior and the warm interior color gives the Chevelle a distinctive look that stands out from the more common black-on-black combinations. According to the seller, the interior remains in excellent condition with no significant cracks, tears, or damage, helping the cabin maintain a clean and inviting atmosphere. The real story begins under the hood, where a massive 454 cubic inch big block V8 provides the muscle. Performance upgrades include an Edelbrock intake manifold, a Holley 4-barrel carburetor, and custom Chevrolet valve covers. Together, these components help the engine breathe more efficiently and deliver the kind of torque that big block Chevys are famous for. The sound is further enhanced by a dual exhaust system that gives the car an aggressive and unmistakable muscle car rumble. Power is delivered through a TH400 3-speed automatic transmission, one of General Motors' most respected heavy-duty transmissions. A B&M floor shifter adds a more performance-oriented feel while maintaining the convenience of an automatic. Out back, a GM 10-bolt rear end handles the engine's output, creating a drivetrain combination known for reliability and durability. The car also benefits from several upgrades designed to improve comfort and drivability. Power steering and power brakes make the vehicle easier to operate in modern traffic conditions, while front disc brakes provide improved stopping performance compared to the original drum brake setup. An aluminum radiator helps keep engine temperatures under control, and a custom aftermarket air conditioning system makes the cabin far more comfortable during warm weather driving. Additional features include polished American Racing 5-spoke aluminum wheels, a retro-style modern radio that functions properly, a column-mounted sun tachometer, and Equus triple gauges that allow the driver to closely monitor engine performance. These additions give the car a period-correct muscle car feel while offering some of the convenience expected by modern drivers. One detail worth mentioning is that this vehicle began life as a Malibu and has been finished with SS-style trim and badging. The seller openly states that it is not a factory-documented super sport. In my opinion, that honesty is actually a positive. Rather than presenting the car as something it isn't, the seller is being transparent about its history. For many buyers, especially those interested in driving and enjoying the car, the presence of a powerful 454 engine and quality upgrades may be far more important than factory SS documentation. Overall, I think this Chevelle represents an excellent balance between performance, appearance, and value. It offers the aggressive look of an SS, the power of a big block Chevrolet, and several practical upgrades that make it enjoyable on today's roads. At an asking price of $37,990, it could be a compelling option for enthusiasts who want a sharp, reliable muscle car without paying the premium often associated with fully documented factory super sport models. Number 5. This 1969 Chevrolet Caprice. When people think about classic Chevrolet muscle-era vehicles, models like the Chevelle and Camaro often get most of the attention. However, full-size Chevrolets from the same period can offer just as much style, road presence, and cruising enjoyment, and this 1969 Chevrolet Caprice is a perfect example of that formula. Located in River Rouge, Michigan, and offered by a dealership for $21,500, this Caprice presents itself as a clean and well-maintained classic with a timeless appearance. Finished in an attractive blue exterior paired with a matching blue interior, the car captures the elegant styling that made the Caprice Chevrolet's premium full-size offering during the late 1960s. Power comes from a mildly built 350 cubic inch V8 engine paired with a turbo 350 automatic transmission. This combination has long been a favorite among classic car enthusiasts thanks to its simplicity, durability, and strong aftermarket support. The upgraded 350 V8 should provide a noticeable increase in performance over a stock setup while maintaining the reliability and easy drivability that make these cars enjoyable on the street. According to the seller, the vehicle runs and drives excellent, suggesting that the mechanical package is well sorted and ready to be enjoyed immediately. One of the biggest attractions of a full-size Chevrolet from this era is its comfortable cruising ability. The Caprice was designed to offer a smooth ride, spacious interior, and upscale feel, making it a great choice for long drives, weekend events, or local cruise nights. With just over 73,000 miles reported, this example appears to have plenty of life left for its next owner. Visually, the car seems to be one of those classics that attracts attention wherever it goes. The combination of the long body lines, chrome trim, and blue-on-blue color scheme gives it a distinctive presence that stands apart from the more commonly seen muscle cars. The seller notes that the vehicle is clean both inside and out and definitely turns heads, which is easy to believe considering the rarity of seeing a well-kept 1969 Caprice on today's roads. In my opinion, this caprice occupies a very interesting place in the classic car market. While many buyers chase the high-profile muscle car models and drive their prices upward, full-size cars like this often provide a better overall value. You still get vintage V8 power, iconic late 1960s styling, and plenty of attention at car shows, but typically at a lower price than an equivalent Chevelle SS or Camaro from the same era. At an asking price of $21,500, this Chevrolet appears to be aimed at someone who wants a classic cruiser with character, comfort, and proven V8 performance rather than an all-out performance build. The mild engine upgrades, automatic transmission, and clean presentation make it the kind of car that can be enjoyed immediately without requiring major additional investment. Overall, this 1969 Chevrolet Caprice looks like a solid classic American cruiser with attractive styling, dependable mechanical components, and the type of road presence that continues to make full-size Chevrolets from this era highly enjoyable to own and drive. Number 6. The 1974 Buick LeSabre Convertible. In my opinion, this 1974 Buick LeSabre Convertible may be one of the most underrated full-size American classics currently available in its price range. While many collectors focus on muscle cars, vehicles like this LeSabre offer something equally appealing: effortless cruising, classic luxury, and the unmistakable experience of driving a big block convertible from the golden era of American automobiles. Finished in blue with a black interior, this Buick presents itself as a clean and well-preserved example. One of the most attractive aspects of the vehicle is its reported one-owner history. Finding a classic car that has remained with a single owner for decades is becoming increasingly rare, and that type of ownership often reflects consistent care and long-term preservation. Under the hood sits Buick's legendary 455 cubic inch V8 engine, one of the largest and most respected engines available during the 1970s. Known for producing substantial low-end torque, the 455 provides smooth acceleration and effortless highway cruising. Paired with an automatic transmission, the drivetrain was designed to deliver comfort and reliability rather than outright performance, making it an ideal setup for relaxed weekend drives and long-distance touring. According to the seller, the vehicle runs and drives well, suggesting that it remains a functional classic rather than a dormant project car. The seller also describes the car as exceptionally clean both inside and out, with a solid body structure that appears to have avoided the significant rust issues often found in convertibles of this era. Structural condition is particularly important for open-top vehicles, making the reported solidity of this LeSabre a major selling point. The black interior complements the blue exterior nicely and contributes to the car's elegant appearance. Combined with the convertible body style, the color combination creates a timeless look that fits perfectly with the grand touring personality of the LeSabre. Whether cruising with the top down on a sunny afternoon or displaying the car at a local event, this Buick offers the kind of presence that modern vehicles simply cannot replicate. Personally, I believe the strongest feature of this car is its overall value. For just $12,000, buyers are getting a one-owner, big-block convertible with a clean title, a reported solid body, and a running, driving condition. Comparable convertibles from the same period often command significantly higher prices, especially when equipped with desirable engines like the Buick 455. Located in Bowie, Maryland, this 1974 Buick LeSabre convertible appears to be an excellent opportunity for anyone seeking an affordable entry into classic convertible ownership. With its powerful V8, comfortable cruising manners, and well-preserved condition, it offers a combination of rarity, practicality, and vintage American charm that is becoming increasingly difficult to find. Number 7. 1966 Chevrolet Chevelle Malibu. In my opinion, this 1966 Chevrolet Chevelle Malibu stands out as one of the most affordable and honest classic car opportunities currently available. While many first-generation Chevelles have seen their prices climb dramatically in recent years, this example appears to offer the timeless styling of a mid-60s Chevrolet without the premium price tag often associated with V8-powered muscle car versions. Located in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, this Chevelle is listed at $13,000 and comes with a title in the seller's name. Finished in a gold exterior over a tan interior, the car has a classic and elegant appearance that reflects the design trends of the era. The warm color combination works surprisingly well with the Chevelle's clean body lines and gives the vehicle a distinctive personality compared to the more common red, black, or blue examples seen at car shows. Under the hood is a dependable six-cylinder engine paired with Chevrolet's proven Powerglide automatic transmission. While some buyers may initially focus on V8-powered models, I think there's a lot to appreciate about a well-sorted six-cylinder classic. These engines are known for their simplicity, reliability, and lower operating costs, making them ideal for owners who want to spend more time driving and less time working on the car. The seller reports a number of recent maintenance upgrades, including new spark plugs, new ignition wires, a new HEI distributor, a new alternator, a new battery, and a new aluminum radiator. Together, these improvements suggest that reliability has been a priority. For a classic car, having these essential systems recently updated can provide peace of mind and help reduce unexpected maintenance expenses. Another area where this chevelle appears to shine is its roadworthiness. According to the seller, the car runs and drives amazingly and is ready to be driven anywhere. That's a statement every classic car buyer hopes to hear because it indicates confidence in the vehicle's overall condition rather than simply its appearance. One feature that particularly caught my attention is the complete brake system rebuild. The seller even describes them as some of the best brakes they've experienced on a classic vehicle. In my opinion, braking performance is often overlooked when evaluating older cars, but it can make a tremendous difference in overall driving enjoyment and safety. Knowing that this system has been thoroughly rebuilt adds significant value to the package. The seller also notes that the car rides on new tires, another important upgrade that enhances both safety and drivability. Combined with the refreshed mechanical components, it sounds like this chevelle has been maintained with practical use in mind rather than simply being prepared for sale. Cosmetically, the vehicle appears equally impressive. The seller states that all of the exterior trim is in beautiful condition and that the glass is perfect throughout. Finding original trim and glass in excellent shape can be challenging on a 60-year-old vehicle, making these details especially noteworthy. The interior is described as being nearly perfect, with everything functioning properly except for the clock, which is a relatively minor issue in the grand scheme of things. Perhaps the most impressive claim in the listing is that the car has absolutely no rust anywhere. For a 1966 Chevrolet, that is a major advantage. Rust repair can quickly become one of the most expensive aspects of classic car ownership, so finding a rust-free example is always a significant selling point. Personally, I believe this chevelle's greatest strength is its balance. It may not be the most powerful or the most heavily modified example on the market, but it appears to offer reliability, cleanliness, and usability at a price that remains accessible to many enthusiasts. Sometimes the best classic cars are not the most expensive ones, but the ones you can confidently start up, drive, and enjoy whenever you want. Overall, this 1966 Chevrolet Chevelle Malibu looks like a solid, well-maintained classic that is ready for immediate enjoyment. With its rust-free body, refreshed mechanical systems, rebuilt brakes, excellent interior, beautiful trim, and dependable six-cylinder drivetrain, it offers a compelling package for anyone seeking an affordable entry into the world of vintage American automobiles. In my opinion, finding a Chevelle in this condition for $13,000 is becoming increasingly difficult, making this one worthy of serious consideration. Number 8. This 1966 Chevrolet Nova SS is the type of classic muscle car that checks many of the boxes collectors and enthusiasts are looking for today. At first glance, the car's red-on-red color combination immediately stands out. The vibrant red exterior paired with a matching red interior gives this Nova an unmistakable 60s performance car presence. According to the seller, this is a genuine super sport model identified by its real 118 VIN, an important detail because authentic SS cars are generally more desirable than tribute or clone builds. Power comes from a 327 cubic inch Chevrolet V8 backed by a 4-speed manual transmission, one of the most sought-after combinations available in a mid-60s Nova. The lightweight body and small block V8 create a package that has long been appreciated for its strong performance, responsive handling, and pure driving enjoyment. For many enthusiasts, rowing through the gears of a 4-speed manual is exactly how a classic muscle car is meant to be experienced. The seller describes the car as a strong runner and driver, suggesting that it has been maintained with regular use in mind rather than simply being stored away as a static showpiece. The body and paint are reported to be in exceptionally nice condition, and one of the most encouraging details is the claim that the car remains solid throughout without patched-up rust repairs. Finding an older Nova with solid metal and quality bodywork is becoming increasingly difficult as these vehicles continue to rise in popularity. Another positive aspect is that nearly everything on the car is said to function properly. The only exception mentioned is the factory radio, which is reportedly not working. For many classic car enthusiasts, that is a relatively minor issue compared to mechanical or structural problems and could easily be addressed if originality is a priority. In my opinion, the strongest selling point of this Nova is its combination of authenticity and simplicity. Genuine SS cars with desirable colors, a 327 V8, and a 4-speed transmission continue to attract attention because they represent the formula that made Chevrolet muscle cars famous. Unlike heavily modified builds, this car appears to preserve the classic driving experience that collectors often value most. The asking price of $60,000 may initially seem ambitious, but authentic super sport Novas have become increasingly collectible over the past several years. If the vehicle's condition matches the seller's description and the body is truly as solid as claimed, the price begins to make more sense in today's classic car market. Buyers are often willing to pay a premium for originality, desirable specifications, and high-quality presentation. Located in Landrum, South Carolina, this 1966 Chevrolet Nova SS appears to be a well-preserved and highly desirable example of one of Chevrolet's most iconic compact muscle cars. For someone seeking a genuine 4-speed super sport with eye-catching red-on-red styling and proven small-block performance, this Nova could be a very attractive addition to a collection. Number 9. 1967 Chevrolet Chevelle Malibu. The 1967 Chevrolet Chevelle Malibu is often considered one of the best-looking Chevelles ever produced, combining clean body lines, muscular proportions, and timeless styling that continues to attract enthusiasts nearly 6 decades later. This particular example appears to be a well-maintained driver-quality classic that has received numerous upgrades and mechanical improvements over the past several years, making it an attractive option for someone seeking a classic car that can be enjoyed immediately. Finished in blue with a matching blue interior, this Chevelle presents a classic and cohesive appearance that fits the era perfectly. The color combination highlights the car's iconic design while maintaining a factory-inspired look that many collectors and enthusiasts appreciate. With approximately 69,000 miles showing on the odometer and a clean title, the vehicle appears to have been cared for throughout its lifetime. Power comes from a Chevrolet 327 cubic inch V8 engine, one of the most respected small-block engines of the muscle car era. Known for its reliability, strong performance, and excellent aftermarket support, the 327 remains a favorite among classic Chevrolet enthusiasts. The engine is paired with a TH350 automatic transmission, providing smooth operation and comfortable cruising characteristics for both city driving and highway travel. According to the seller, substantial work has been completed within the last 5 years. The transmission has been rebuilt, while the engine received performance-oriented upgrades including a new camshaft, intake manifold, and carburetor. These improvements should help the engine deliver stronger performance and a more responsive driving experience while maintaining the dependable nature of the small-block Chevrolet platform. Beyond the powertrain, several important mechanical and cosmetic upgrades have also been completed. The steering system benefits from a new steering box, while a replacement radiator helps improve cooling efficiency. The vehicle has also received new tires and a new exhaust system, both of which contribute to improved drivability and reliability. Additional updates include replacement carpet, some new body panels, and a fresh paint job that helps keep the car looking sharp. One of the most notable upgrades is the addition of 4-wheel disc brakes. In my opinion, this is one of the best modifications that can be made to a classic muscle car. While many vintage vehicles still rely on older braking systems, 4-wheel discs provide significantly improved stopping power and driver confidence, especially in modern traffic conditions. The upgraded headlights are another practical improvement that enhances visibility and everyday usability. What I like most about this Chevelle is that it appears to strike a balance between originality and practicality. It hasn't been transformed into an extreme restomod, but it has received enough thoughtful upgrades to make it more enjoyable and dependable than many stock examples. The 327 V8, rebuilt transmission, upgraded brakes, and refreshed appearance create a package that seems designed for regular use rather than occasional display. Overall, I believe this 1967 Chevrolet Chevelle Malibu represents solid value for enthusiasts looking for a classic American muscle-era car that can be driven and enjoyed right away. With its desirable styling, proven small-block V8 power, numerous recent improvements, and asking price of $29,500, this Florida-based Chevelle could be an appealing opportunity for anyone seeking a well-sorted vintage Chevrolet that offers both classic character and modern drivability. Number 10. This 1968 Chevrolet Camaro Copo Tribute. If you're looking for a classic Camaro that delivers big block performance, show-quality presentation, and modern drivability, this 1968 Chevrolet Camaro Copo Tribute deserves serious attention. Fresh off a frame-off restoration, this car has been built to capture the spirit of the legendary Copo Camaros while incorporating upgrades that make it even more enjoyable behind the wheel. Under the hood sits the centerpiece of the build, a Keith Black 427 cubic inch big block V8. Known for producing impressive power and torque, this engine gives the Camaro the kind of performance that enthusiasts expect from a serious muscle car. Unlike many vintage Camaros that still use 4-speed gearboxes, this example is paired with a brand new Tremec 5-speed manual transmission, allowing for both aggressive acceleration and more comfortable highway cruising. Power is transferred through a 12-bolt positraction rear axle equipped with 3.73 gears, a combination that provides an excellent balance between street performance and cruising capability. The mechanical upgrades continue throughout the vehicle. Power steering and power front disc brakes improve everyday drivability, while a new suspension system, steering components, fuel system, brake system, and complete wiring harness help ensure reliability. A new dual exhaust system allows the big block engine to breathe properly while producing the unmistakable sound that muscle car enthusiasts love. Visually, this Camaro makes an immediate impression. The exterior has been refinished in Cortez silver, one of the most iconic Chevrolet colors of the era. According to the seller, the body is free from rust, bubbling, or structural concerns, and the fit and finish throughout the car appear to reflect the quality expected from a full restoration. The cowl induction hood, red-line tires, poverty-style wheels, and clean chrome trim all contribute to an authentic late 1960s performance appearance that closely resembles the legendary factory copo cars. Inside, the cabin has been completely renewed. The carpet, upholstery, headliner, dashboard, instrument cluster, and door panels have all been replaced, creating a fresh factory-style appearance. One particularly desirable feature is the rare folding rear seat, an option that is not commonly found on first-generation Camaros. The seller also reports that the gauges, lights, wipers, turn signals, and other vehicle systems are functioning properly. The underside of the vehicle appears to be just as impressive as the top side. The frame-off restoration reportedly addressed every major area, resulting in a clean underbody free from rust, rot, soft spots, or corrosion concerns. A complete binder of restoration records and documentation accompanies the vehicle, adding credibility to the build and providing valuable history for future ownership. In my opinion, the biggest strength of this Camaro is the balance between authenticity and usability. Genuine copo Camaros command prices that place them far beyond the reach of most collectors. This tribute delivers much of the same visual impact and big block excitement while adding a modern Tremec 5-speed transmission that arguably makes it more enjoyable to drive than many original examples. The extensive restoration work also means the next owner can focus on enjoying the car rather than spending years and thousands of dollars completing unfinished projects. Offered at $72,500 in Sebring, Florida, this 1968 Chevrolet Camaro Copo Tribute represents a turnkey muscle car built to a very high standard. For enthusiasts seeking a beautifully restored big block Camaro with show-quality presentation, modern reliability, and serious performance potential, this example appears ready for everything from local cruise nights to major car shows. Number 11. The 1966 Oldsmobile Cutlass Sport. In my opinion, this 1966 Oldsmobile Cutlass Sport represents the kind of classic American car that often flies under the radar compared to more expensive muscle cars, yet offers just as much enjoyment and style. Described by the seller as the ultimate gentleman's hot rod, this restored Cutlass combines elegant mid-1960s design with the sporty character that helped establish Oldsmobile as one of General Motors' most respected performance divisions. Finished in silver with a striking red interior, this Cutlass benefits from one of the most attractive color combinations available for a classic car. The contrast between the bright exterior and vibrant interior creates a sophisticated appearance that stands out without being overly aggressive. It is the type of vehicle that looks equally at home at a local car show, a weekend cruise, or parked outside a classic diner. According to the seller, the car has been restored and remains in very good condition both inside and out. The exterior reportedly presents well, while the interior appears to have received the same level of attention. For many buyers, finding a classic car that has already undergone restoration can be a significant advantage, eliminating much of the time, expense, and uncertainty that often accompany unfinished projects. The vehicle is equipped with an automatic transmission, making it a comfortable and accessible classic to drive. With approximately 50,000 miles showing on the odometer, the car appears to have been preserved rather than heavily used. Although ownership has passed through multiple caretakers over the years, the current condition suggests that the vehicle has benefited from enthusiasts who understood its value and took pride in maintaining it. What I particularly like about this Cutlass is its balance between luxury and performance image. During the 1960s, Oldsmobile occupied a unique position in the market, offering cars that blended comfort, upscale styling, and strong performance. That combination is exactly why many enthusiasts refer to vehicles like this as gentlemen's hot rods. They provide muscle car appeal without sacrificing refinement. Personally, I believe the greatest strength of this 1966 Cutlass Sport is its presentation. The silver exterior, red interior, restored condition, and timeless styling create a package that feels both elegant and desirable. It is not simply a classic car. It is a vehicle that captures an era when American manufacturers were producing some of their most memorable designs. Offered in Lexington, Tennessee, with an asking price of $29,500, this 1966 Oldsmobile Cutlass Sport could be an excellent choice for collectors and enthusiasts seeking a restored classic that combines style, comfort, and vintage American performance in one attractive package. Number 12. 1969 Chevrolet Camaro SS Coupe 2D. In my opinion, this 1969 Chevrolet Camaro SS is exactly the kind of classic muscle car that continues to attract collectors year after year. The 1969 model is widely regarded as one of the most desirable Camaros ever produced, and examples that retain their original character while remaining highly presentable tend to generate strong interest among enthusiasts. This particular Camaro is located in Raleigh, North Carolina, and is being offered for $58,500. Finished in its factory Olympic gold exterior paired with a white interior, the car stands apart from the more common red, black, and blue Camaros frequently seen on the market. The gold and white combination gives the vehicle a sophisticated appearance while still preserving the aggressive styling that made the 1969 Camaro famous. According to the seller, this is a genuine Camaro SS 350 carrying the desirable X11 trim designation. Power comes from a 350 cubic inch V8 engine rated at 300 horsepower when new. While some buyers automatically gravitate toward big block cars, I've always felt that a properly sorted small block SS offers a fantastic balance of performance, reliability, and drivability. The 350 is one of Chevrolet's most respected engines and remains popular due to its durability and extensive parts availability. Backing the V8 is an automatic transmission, making the car easy to drive and enjoyable on both local cruises and longer highway trips. Additional factory-style features include power steering and power brakes, both of which significantly improve the driving experience compared to more basic muscle car configurations from the same era. One feature that immediately caught my attention is the presence of a 12-bolt pause-traction rear end. Among Camaro enthusiasts, the 12-bolt differential is considered a highly desirable component due to its strength and performance capabilities. It's one of those details that adds credibility and value to a genuine SS package. The seller reports approximately 28,800 miles on the vehicle, though the actual mileage history is not specified. What is particularly impressive is the fact that the paint is reportedly at least 35 years old and still presents extremely well today. In my opinion, that says a lot about how the car has been cared for throughout its life. A decades-old paint job that continues to shine and attract attention often indicates careful ownership and proper storage. Another encouraging detail is the collection of service records dating back to the late 1990s. Documentation is something many collectors actively seek because it provides insight into a vehicle's maintenance history and long-term ownership. Having records that span multiple decades can add confidence for prospective buyers and help support the car's overall story. The seller also states that the Camaro looks, runs, and drives great. While simple, that's exactly what many buyers want to hear. A classic muscle car should not only look good sitting still, but should also provide an enjoyable driving experience whenever it's taken out on the road. Personally, I think the strongest aspect of this Camaro is its authenticity and presentation. Rather than being heavily modified or over-restored, it appears to be a well-preserved example that still reflects the character of the original car. The factory color combination, documented history, SS package, 12-bolt rear end, and proven 350 V8 all contribute to its appeal. Overall, this 1969 Chevrolet Camaro SS represents one of the most iconic muscle cars of the era. With its desirable X11 designation, factory Olympic gold finish, white interior, 300 horsepower small block V8, automatic transmission, power steering, power brakes, and decades of documented maintenance history, it offers a compelling blend of collectability and usability. In my opinion, this is the type of Camaro that appeals not only to serious collectors but also to enthusiasts who want a classic muscle car they can proudly drive and enjoy for years to come. Number 13. This 1976 Chevrolet Malibu Classic might not be the most famous muscle car of the 70s, but it could easily be one of the most affordable and practical classic cruisers currently available. Finished in a brown exterior over a tan interior, this Malibu embraces the styling that defined mid-70s American automobiles. While many enthusiasts focus on high-horsepower chevelles and big-block muscle cars, vehicles like this Malibu offer a different appeal. They provide vintage looks, V8 power, and comfortable cruising manners without the high purchase prices often associated with more collectible models. Under the hood is a 305 cubic inch V8 paired with an automatic transmission, creating a combination that prioritizes reliability and everyday drivability. The seller states that the car runs and drives very well, making it a potential turnkey classic for someone who wants to enjoy the hobby immediately rather than spending months restoring a project. Features such as power steering and power brakes help make the driving experience easier and more enjoyable, especially for owners who plan to spend time behind the wheel rather than simply displaying the vehicle. Additional equipment includes factory-style air conditioning, an AM/FM radio, and Raleigh wheels that enhance the car's classic Chevrolet appearance. The seller also reports that the vehicle has recently received a new battery and has been serviced, suggesting that basic maintenance has been kept up to date. Cosmetically, the car appears to present well. A recent paint job is said to be in excellent condition, while the tan interior reportedly remains in very good shape with no significant tears, cracks, or visible damage. For a vehicle approaching 50 years of age, a clean and well-preserved interior can be a major advantage, particularly for buyers seeking a comfortable weekend cruiser. One of the most interesting details is the reported 34,000 original miles. If documented and accurate, that figure would represent exceptionally low mileage for a 1976 model and could help explain the vehicle's overall condition. The seller notes that they have owned the car for approximately 5 years after purchasing it from an estate sale. In my opinion, the asking price of $7,950 makes this Malibu particularly intriguing. In today's classic car market, it is becoming increasingly difficult to find a running, driving V8-powered American classic with a clean appearance for less than $10,000. The combination of low reported mileage, fresh paint, a nice interior, and solid mechanical condition makes this car appear to offer a lot of value for the money. However, there is one significant consideration. The seller states that the vehicle does not currently have a title. For many buyers, that will be the most important issue to investigate before making a purchase. Title requirements vary from state to state, and resolving ownership documentation can sometimes be straightforward or unexpectedly complicated. Even with that concern, this 1976 Chevrolet Malibu Classic appears to be an attractive, budget-friendly classic. For someone willing to verify the paperwork situation, it could be an affordable entry into vintage Chevrolet ownership and a comfortable cruiser that can be enjoyed right away. Number 14. 1976 Cadillac Eldorado Convertible. Some classic cars are admired for their performance, while others are remembered for the statement they made when they were new. The 1976 Cadillac Eldorado Convertible belongs firmly in the second category. As the final year of Cadillac's legendary full-size convertible era, the 1976 Eldorado has become one of the most recognizable luxury cars of the 1970s and remains highly sought after by collectors who appreciate American luxury at its absolute peak. This particular example is finished in one of the most iconic color combinations available, a crisp white exterior paired with a striking red interior. The contrast creates an unmistakable presence that perfectly captures the glamour and style associated with Cadillac during the decade. Whether displayed at a car show or cruising with the top down, this Eldorado commands attention in a way few vehicles can. According to the seller, the car has undergone a complete restoration and has accumulated only about 4,000 miles since the work was completed. Extensive documentation reportedly accompanies the vehicle, including photographs taken throughout the restoration process. For prospective buyers, having visual records of the restoration can provide valuable insight into the quality and scope of the work that was performed. The seller also states that numerous extra parts are included with the sale, adding additional value for future ownership and maintenance. Combined with the clean title and reported excellent condition, the vehicle appears to have been carefully preserved following its restoration. One detail that immediately stands out is the car's show history. While it has reportedly been entered in only a limited number of events, it earned a People's Choice Award, suggesting that both enthusiasts and casual observers have responded positively to its presentation. Awards alone do not determine a car's quality, but they can help demonstrate how well a vehicle is received when displayed among other classics. What makes the 1976 Eldorado especially significant is its place in automotive history. For many years, Cadillac promoted this model as the final American luxury convertible of its kind. While convertibles would eventually return, the 1976 Eldorado marked the end of an era defined by massive dimensions, unmatched road presence, and a level of luxury that symbolized success in the United States. Because of that historical significance, these cars have maintained a loyal following among collectors. In my opinion, this Eldorado's greatest strength is its combination of presentation and historical importance. The white and red color scheme is exactly what many buyers envision when they think of a classic Cadillac convertible, and the complete restoration means the next owner can focus on enjoying the car rather than undertaking a lengthy restoration project. The fact that it is the last year of the big-body Eldorado convertible only adds to its appeal. Overall, I believe this 1976 Cadillac Eldorado convertible represents a compelling opportunity for anyone seeking a true American luxury classic. With a fully restored condition, documented restoration history, award-winning presentation, and one of the most desirable color combinations available, it offers both collector appeal and cruising enjoyment. Priced at $30,000, this South Carolina-based Cadillac appears to provide a lot of classic luxury and historical significance for the money. Number 15. This 1983 Chevrolet Camaro Berlinetta project car. At first glance, this 1983 Camaro Berlinetta may look like just another rough third-generation Camaro in need of extensive restoration, but the real story here is what's sitting under the hood. Located in Suffolk, Virginia, this project car is being offered for only $1,000, and according to the seller, the asking price is essentially based on the engine and transmission alone. The biggest highlight is a 350 cubic inch JEGS crate engine that was installed along with a matching transmission. The engine has been upgraded with a high-rise intake manifold and a 4-barrel carburetor, a setup that typically delivers stronger performance and a more aggressive character than the factory powertrain. While documentation for the engine and transmission is not available, the seller states that the car was running about a year ago and should still be capable of running with some attention. As for the vehicle itself, this Camaro is very much a project. The seller openly acknowledges that the car has significant rust issues, including rust in the floor pans and portions of the frame. There is also a leaking exhaust manifold gasket and at least one flat tire. Anyone considering this car should expect restoration work, mechanical inspection, and potentially extensive metal repair if the goal is to return the vehicle to the road as a complete car. The Berlinetta trim level was originally marketed as a more luxurious version of the Camaro, offering a blend of sporty styling and comfort features. Today, third-generation Camaros have developed a loyal following among enthusiasts, and restored examples have become increasingly popular. However, this particular car appears to be best viewed as either a restoration candidate for someone with fabrication skills or a donor vehicle for its engine and drivetrain components. In my opinion, the value proposition here depends entirely on the buyer's goals. If someone is looking for a clean, turnkey classic Camaro, this is probably not the right vehicle. The rust issues alone could require a substantial investment of time and money to address properly. On the other hand, if the 350 JEGS crate engine and transmission are in good condition, the asking price of just $1,000 could represent a very inexpensive way to acquire a V8 drivetrain for another project. For experienced hobbyists who can perform their own mechanical and bodywork repairs, there may be an opportunity here. The title is reportedly in hand, which is always a positive sign, and the fact that the car was running within the last year suggests that the drivetrain may still have usable life left in it. Overall, this 1983 Chevrolet Camaro Berlinetta should be viewed primarily as a budget project or parts car rather than a finished classic. The condition presents significant challenges, but the crate engine swap and low asking price make it an intriguing option for the right buyer who understands exactly what they're getting into.